Welcome everyone to Chess with TV episode 313. Today is November 29th, 2016. What a great day. We love that day. Today we are playing 2+2 chess, which is simply 2 minutes per side plus 2 seconds per move. Nothing could be simpler. I suppose the answer is 4, but I'm hoping the answer is Chess Whiz wins. Let's start a game of chess. That's all mixed up. That's all cool. Oh, all right. Okay, so do you see 2+2 on here? No, nobody's cool enough to play 2+2. 3 plus 0, 0 plus 5. They can't do the math. 2 plus, not Crazy House. 2 plus 2. I'm seeking a 2+2 game. Now, my blitz rating is only about 2,000 right now. You want to know why it's so relatively low compared to the rating of a grandmaster? It's because I'm not a grandmaster. But there is another reason. I don't care about ratings. I care about cheese. That's why I call myself Chess Whiz. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so we're playing chess. This is great. And I'm playing against Many K1. And he is playing an interesting kind of Pirtz defense. Most people call it the perk these days because they can't pronounce things. You are on camera. So I actually think that I will just play this way. Oh, what a boring chess position. So this looks like a boring chess position to me. What is he doing? So boring. I'm bored already. I'm chess bored. Get it? Someone can barely hear me. That's Abuda Dumaiti. Abuda Dumaiti joined us last episode. I really am glad you joined us again. You're a real rejoiner. Okay, so let's see. Sound is fine. Never mind, it was my headphones' fault. Yeah, did you nothing? Never mind. Okay, so let's see if I can win this chess game now. I see that my knights cannot advance because of his clever c6 and f6 pawns. This square would be nice to hone in on, but he also seems to have some attackers. So when I do this, it's just 2 to 2. I can't really get an advantage. The bishop, unfortunately, I can't go to c4 now. I wish I could, but I can't. He's going to play king c7. So there's not a lot. The question is, what should I focus on? What should I be doing? I guess I could put both my rooks on this file, but then I really want to do something besides just like nothing. Besides nothing. I want to do something. I have a feeling bishop b4 is going to come in here, and then he's going to double my pawns. It's going to be awful because pawns like this, it's not a good shape. It's a bad shape. b6, huh? Okay, I'll just keep. No, I'm gonna play a3 right now because suddenly I'm like, no. He could have played that last move, so I guess I shouldn't be too no, but I am. Now he could double these pawns as well, and the knight jumping. Oh, he's getting a great position. This is not cool, but it's kind of anti-cool. Let's just make one capture and then play. You know, I wonder if I should play b4 next. Because if he were to play a5, he would have a really anchored knight, if you know what I mean. I couldn't chase that knight away without some serious embarrassment. But if I play b4, yeah, I'm going to play b4. It's not like I need to worry about things opening up. Because his king is over here too. Let's keep moving little bits at a time. Trade of all the rooks? What a boring ending. Okay, I invested like 700 moves into my rooks, and he, in one move, just trades all the rooks. It's not very fair. I think I'll play c4, actually, which is why I'm the knight here. And the knight here. Which is why I'm making these funny knight moves. Funky knight moves. Could he then play c5, though? I don't want to end up with all my pawns on knight squares. That would be kind of bad. It's taking a lot of focus in order to lose this game. A free pawn! I cannot resist. My time is getting a little low. I probably should play a little faster, but now my plan is to simply make a new queen over here. I think this is going to work. I don't know if I should play c4. Faster. Why does it say it's my turn? Help! Help! It says it's my turn now. It says reconnecting, reload. Now it says internet. Okay. Oh, I still have 11 seconds. Okay. Now I gotta play really fast. Let's go for this. What's happening? It says I'm not dropping any frames. That part's good. Drop frame 0. You guys are disappearing. It's your fault. I'm not gone. I'm seeing messages in the chat that say he was too bad for this world, so he left it. But I think that's a little bit insulting because I'm not bad at all. Ooh. I hung that pawn. Would have been a very serious mistake. So I'm not gone. You guys are all pretending like I'm dead. It's very disconcerting when people pretend you're dead when you don't feel dead. Ooh. I do feel something though. I need to play c5 before he does. There we go. Get his pawn stuck on this color. This is good. This is a good position. Keep playing great endings, Chess Whiz. Go attack that pawn now. Chess Whiz, you have the handsomeness of 3 horses. This is great. I'm never only as handsome as 1 horse. That would be inferior handsomeness, and I just don't do inferiority. Okay, I have more time than before. I'm slowly improving the position of all the things. This was great. I'm really having to focus on the clock and the moves and the chessboard. I can't even say anything funny right now. It's kind of stressful. I've got this move now, which is fun looking. Let's play it. I probably should have just traded. Because it's kind of a hassle defending this pawn. Knight h2! Exclamation mark! Okay, what's going to happen now? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I think I'll just promote my pawn. His knight is even worse than my knight was before it disappeared. Yeah, I'll just promote. Ooh, this is not good. This is bad. No, wasn't my time. No, no. My internet. No, stop my internet. Oh, I still have 5 seconds. Oh, that's so lucky. On my screen, as you know, it didn't go so well. That's the move. Now I win. Okay, so I think he blundered through that. Let's throw some pre-moves on here. Let's pre-move this. Because if it's a bad move, it's illegal. Or if it's a good move, whatever it is. Let's get the knight over here. Shh. I guess I'm not the brightest. I can't solve this. I'm only ahead like a knight and a pawn and 100 other things. This is too complicated for me. Radioactive is watching. Now, in just 40 more moves, I'm going to play the knight like this. This will work. Okay. I hope I don't have to checkmate with knight and bishop. That would just be an awful ending to this game. Really awful. Check. Okay, I'll promote this one. No, my internet. No, my internet is always so risky. It makes this pretty exciting. I refreshed the page and I got it back though. Hey, maybe I can checkmate with knight and bishop. Looking good. Looking good. Chess Whiz does win. Okay, so I don't know what you guys enjoyed about this game, but what I like about it is the winning. Chess Whiz, great job. That was kind of a bumpy start though. So I think if we look at the no, we can't go to the analysis board. It's gonna make the video choppy. Let's just rewind a little bit. Okay, let's rewind a lot. My mouse wheel can't even handle this much rewinding. Rewind, 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 rewind. So this was just a really bad move, like h5. Like we're in this totally drawn ending, and then bam, he blows away his pawn. He blew it away. I think that was a mistake, and I just kind of focused and focused and focused on the game, not on you, of course, and ended up winning. Well, if you enjoy chess, maybe you enjoy that slow grind of an endgame, but I think it was kind of dull, so hopefully we can get something more spicy here. The rating's going up. 1-1-1-1 is my opponent now. E6, because I like to goad people into the French defense. Okay. He's not goaded, as you can see. C3. Okay, now he's goaded. Whoops, I fan-counted my bishop. Guess this is not quite the French defense. Now, take, and I could lose my rook. That'd be pretty cool. Is he going to go for the advanced variation if I play knight f6? There's only one way to find out. I think this is the right move. Yeah, he does. Okay. So I think that this game is all about the way that the pawns are locked up, because as you can see, they're locked up. His pawn chain is pointing this way. For those of you who want to learn about chess, look at the direction the pawn chain is pointing, each pawn defending the next pawn like this. This is a cool thing. It's called a pawn chain. The direction it's pointing is the direction that you should focus your play on. So for him, since his large chain is pointing this way, you don't count this because it's just like the world's smallest chain. That means he should focus his play on this area of the board, like where I'm putting green stuff right now. Oops. I guess he did a good job focusing on that. And the reason is pretty intuitive. It's simply because you have more space there because your pawn is pointing out in that direction. I, on the other hand, want to focus in this direction because my pawn chain is going this way. But more than that, I also want to strike at the base of the pawn chain. So that would be right here at the moment, but after this capture, it's going to be right here. So I'm actually going to, this is why I've played c5, so I can build a lever against this pawn chain. And now that he's ahead of pawn, he might just manufacture a victory. I don't think 1111 is prime. I really don't. You would think ChessWiz would just kind of have an intuitive knack for that. And the answer is... And the answer is, it is not a prime number. Of course not, because ChessWiz, just for fun, what he does is he just like looks at lists of prime numbers. He's like, wow, my life is great. I love looking at lists of prime numbers. And I'm pretty much dead here. I have to not die to this checkmate. F5 is my best attempt. It did not work. Okay. Okay, it was an attempt, okay? It was an attempt. I don't think I can actually survive this. So castling into this losing pawn was a losing move. That was the problem there. Let's play again. Different opponent. Opponent who doesn't defeat me, by the way. I am quite fond of 401. I think that's a great prime. Combined with 403, they are called twin primes because they're nearby each other. Any primes that are just two apart are really prime. They're called twin primes, and I like twin primes. Ooh. It's like, does he not notice I could take him? I'll take him. Yeah, and then I'm going to push. Okay, so we're in another French defense, but now I'm the cool guy. Now I'm the cool guy because I got all the space. Should I play f4? I have to decide on my own. No one will help me. It's really stressful, guys, because if I make the wrong choice, everyone will see it. You guys are just going to judge me. You're like, well, ChessWiz, more like ChessWaz. Why would he play that? And I don't have any point of reference, like any grandmaster leaning over my shoulder. At least I don't think I do. I probably should look at some point. And to tell me if I should make that move. It's very, very stressful. You can tell I'm stressed because of the way this is where I ad-lib, because I actually didn't have anything planned. When I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, so on the show I'm going to say you can tell I'm stressed because, and then I'm going to finish that sentence with the world's funniest conclusion. But I didn't actually come up with the conclusion. I still don't have the conclusion. But look at his pawns. Look at his pawns instead. They're funny. They're funnier than that joke that didn't happen anyway. Okay. I'm just going to win this now. He's going to play his knight to right here, and then I'm going to have to pull my bishop back to f2. And I'm going to have my rook here in the meantime. He's going to want to play h5, which makes h6 pretty silly. I'm going to double up my rooks, hopefully play it not that square because of the discovery, but somewhere good. Play rook c7. He can't play rook c8 because his queen recapturing. He'd lose b5. I'm going to use that rook. Why not? The only reason not is because of this open file against this pawn, but that's not a very good reason. Okay, he did play there. I didn't want him to play here. That's why I didn't play g4. I was considering g4 right away, like preemptively, so that he couldn't come to this square, but I decided not to because I thought knight c6, that's annoying too. So oh no, I could have taken this, and then and that's why rook a1, so defend this when he this and this. Oh, okay, well you can laugh now. You can laugh now. I'm not actually stressed. I'm actually super comfortable right now. Do you want to know the secret to being super comfortable? I'll tell you what it's not. Oh man, I got a story for you. Yeah. But the secret is kissing your own fingers. Yes, that is. If you're ever nervous, simply kiss your own fingers, and then you will be nervous and stupid. So yesterday, I opened up my front door, and what do you think was on my doorstep? You should be able to guess. If you're an avid watcher of Chess Whiz TV, you should know. You should know what was on my doorstep, so I'll give you a moment. You can pause the video, if that's possible. Pausable, get it? Oh, I should just stop the show right now. You can pause the video if that's possible. Oh man, if only I'd actually thought of that instead of saying it first and then thinking of it. And then guess what was on my doorstep. It was the green screen that was back ordered. Now it's front ordered. Isn't that exciting? I'm excited. Okay, so here's the problem. The thing weighs 200 pounds, and it says when you open it up, some assembly required. And then, oh, I can just leave that there and play this move. Right. And then not all the parts are there. It says, by the way, the parts to assemble this are not included. Somewhat tricky. So as you can see, there's no green screen behind me, but it's actually on the floor because it's so heavy. Otherwise, it would be kind of floating through space. But I put it in my room here. This is actually a room. It's got 4 walls. And what did it do in the room? You want to know what new things do in the room? This is a new green screen. You should know they stink. They absolutely stink. Oh, that S sounds so bad. Stink. It sounds as bad as the green screen smelled. Because it's like the material is all green screen material, if you know what I mean. So it's that smelly kind of stuff. Oh, ooh, I could take this one. Oh, but I don't have time. And if I do that, then he does, I'm going to do it. No, yes, no, yes, I'm doing it. Now I go here. Brilliant move. Everything is going according to plan. What? My rook? No! Blundering a whole rook is bad. Oh, he didn't take it. That was very gentlemanly of him. I am regretting having moved all those pawns right next to my king. Let's see how bad it gets. Hey, this isn't bad at all. It's good. I have 4 seconds. What I need to do is promote these like this. Those green arrows represent my victory. So what did I do in my stinky room? I thought, oh no, tomorrow I'm going to have to play chess in this stinky room. Faster, play faster. I'm having a big problem in the area of king defense. Check, that will help. It does not help. A big problem is being had by me right now. What? Is it just me, or did like my time teleport to 0? I wish I could go back and watch that, but only you can. So I'm sitting here like, what do I do? After he moves his king, I'm dead, and the only reason I'm not dead now is because he's in check. And then what on my screen, I see the king move and the time go to 0, and I thought it had 2 seconds. Instantly, that hurt. So maybe G4 was a mistake, but I think more likely I should have not. I should have just played this move after all that thing. I think then the bishop takes, and then I can just be like, okay, so it's like just a bishop, nothing problematic or anything like that, right? And then I can attack his queen until I feel comfortable that his queen is properly attacked, and then I'll just promote this thing up to a queen. Simple win. I don't know what I was. G4 is risky. I wonder if a G4 was a mistake, actually. Let's take a look here. I could just let that knight sit there. Yeah, I could have just played here. Should have done that, huh? No need to make my king so risky. Oh, well, a loss, that's not the end of the world, unless it's like a loss in a duel, like a literal duel with guns and dying. But it wasn't, so I feel okay about that. So let's continue the story. Because it was so stinky, I thought, I know what I ought to do. I have to air out the room. It's kind of stinky in this room. So I opened the window. Now, I should tell you that it is super cold. I should tell you that so that you properly understand the story. But it was the afternoon and the sun was shining. So it was probably like 45 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 6 degrees Celsius, maybe 5. And that was kind of cold, right? Kind of cold, yeah. But that was no problem. The sun was shining. And so I thought, well, I'll just close this later. Well, oops. Later came, later left. I didn't close it. So the next day, which is today, I come in here and I'm like, okay, let's do some chess. And I'm so cold. I actually can't get to the window because the air has frosted up and I just have to fight my way through the air. I'm like, bam, bam, drilling a hole through the air with my fist because this is like a fist drill. It's a combo. Boom, bam, over to the window. Because I know that if I don't do this, no one else is going to close the window for me. I don't have one of those remote control windows because I don't make enough playing chess. And that's your fault, by the way, because you could support the show and then I could have one of those. What is he doing? C4? Okay, so my pawn chain's pointing this way, so I'm changing it up. I'm going to go win this way with these moves. And I'm playing faster also. Faster than last game when I ran to 0. 6 degrees, not 60 degrees, messy answer. 6 degrees Celsius, not 60. This should be interesting. Want to give me 2 e-pawns? What's up with my internet? Oh no! That's bad. It's going to take some genius moves now that I've blundered a piece. Shouldn't have blundered that piece. Let's rewind and see that in slow motion. Okay, ouch. Yeah, expected that. Genius. Genius is in the house. Here comes the genius news. So I did get the window closed, but unfortunately the show started like 5 minutes later. And it is super cold in here. I have this sweater that I was wearing to warm me up. And then I thought, I have to take this sweater off because it doesn't have chess pieces on it. You ever had that problem? Where you're like, I wish I could wear this sweater, but it doesn't have chess pieces. I bet you've never had that problem. Well, today I had that problem in spades or in bishops, depending on which is your preferred sport. Should I let the pawns lie or should I capture? I'm not going to capture because it allows his his knight to come in. I want his knight not to come in. Play here. I'm losing. But that's only the current situation. My plan is to transform that into a future where I am winning. I'm a future-minded person. Oh, I'm also a very cold person. Very cold. It's very cold right now. So now I'm allowed to complain because you know why. But I think next episode I'm going to buy the hardware for my green screen so that I can attach it to the green screen affixation location. This is my move. What if he takes my rook next? Did I take his queen, then he takes my queen? That would be bad, right? 19 seconds. Huh. He hasn't lost any pawns yet. Should do something about that. Adagio wishes to know in the chat if I have a FIDE rating. I don't have a FIDE rating, but I do have a FIDE rating. I think FIDE is a way better pronunciation. Because it's what it looks like to stupid Americans like me. To refresh this page. So my plan now is to check him and then take his queen. Oh no! Well, I'm still going to checkmate him. You see, this is a very key move, because if he were to push e5, then he could trade his bishop for my bishop and then win. But in this position, he can't. So now I can just trap his bishop out of the game while I checkmate him. I don't want to trade queens, though. Not even close. I'm not even close to wanting this. So I won't. He's going to push e5. Don't do it. No, e5 is super bad. Okay. 3 seconds. That's not very many seconds. He has no time also. I can win on the clock. Let's win on the clock. Let's do it right now. Do it to it. You have a clock problem, sir. Pin his rook to his king. Ooh, a discovery. I've discovered that I lose. Interesting discovery. I'm out of time. What? No, no. I definitely played a move. It's not my fault. I definitely played rook e1. Nah. So, I don't like losing. That's worse than winning. So next episode, I'm going to be warm. This is why we don't play chess. Have you noticed, like, the last 5 or 6 episodes, we've been messing up the chess rules with some crazy thing. Like, we had one where the knights, if they get to the back ring, you win instantly. And we had another one where the queens, they couldn't even move except when they were moving, like, rooks. And then they couldn't capture except when they were capturing, like, bishops. Weird variants like that. And today, we just play chess. See how awful it is? Really awful. Chess with win, chess with loses, chess with talks. It's like the whole show is just this same thing over and over. Next episode, we're going to pick up the pace, though. We're going to play a bullet tournament, which is 1 minute per side, plus rapid fire games, and you can actually join the tournament and play alongside the Wiz, maybe even get a game against me. That's going to be fun. And I hope to have my psychedelic fractals behind me by that time if I can get the necessary components arranged. I'm pretty excited about that. So I hope you enjoyed the live show if you're watching live, and if you're watching on the recording, I hope you enjoyed that. But I would highly recommend, if you're watching on YouTube, go watch one of the episodes that's actually interesting, because if you made it this far, you have a high tolerance for boredom, and for that, I am somewhat impressed. This has been Chess with TV. Thanks for watching.